And oh,
Chris's device.
that's,
That's fun.
all right, Robert, and
E.
we are here just doing hopefully what will be a quick live, just jumping on real quick on a Saturday afternoon. We've been hard at work the last couple days, getting stuff for the giveaways. What's going on, Chabby? How you doing? Basically, this is just gonna be a quick stream. Just we've been busy the last couple days getting things ready to ship out our giveaways. We were hoping to get them out this week, but I have to go away on training on Tuesday to North Carolina for my job for a couple days. So we're gonna get them out on Friday.
Or
So
after Friday.
well, hopefully by next Monday we'll have them shipped out. Like I said, I'll be in North Carolina. I'm leaving here Tuesday. I'll be up there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So hopefully hopefully we will get them out once I'm back and settled in here. What's going on, Thomas? Hashtag Funko. How you doing? But so all the giveaways are packed. I'm actually gonna swing this around.
No, I can grab them.
All right, you want to grab them? All right. We got giveaways for everyone. This is one of the boxes. Tyrone, this is yours.
Some posters.
We got another gift here. We got another one. Just stack them up on me. We got that. We got that.
Those are giveaways.
Those are our giveaways. And since I was headed to North Carolina, I'm gonna play messenger, and I'm actually gonna drop off the box that we have from my friend Dre at Dre's Geek Depot. Bro, if you're home or not, I'm dropping it off, because if I'm going, passing through your town, I'm gonna definitely
Hey, kitty.
I'm gonna save me some shipping. So it'd probably be cheaper to ship it to you, but since I'm driving anyway, I'll just expense the mileage, and I'll drop it off to you. Hey, how you doing, Chitty Sam's World? I saw you pop in there. But that's not all. We went shopping, or Carolyn went shopping, and we actually picked up a pop for Dre. So actually, I can't reach it. It's out of my. But we picked him up a pop last night. If you were watching his stream last night, Carolyn and I were shopping at Barnes & Noble and came across a pop that I figured he'd need, so we picked it up for him. But she went shopping to pick up the giveaway win for Emma, and she brought home a couple of surprises for me, which you wanna show them, or you want me to show them? Yeah, she's not even paying attention to the stream. All right. Well, no.
We'll show my books first. These aren't pops. Right. These are books that I found.
These are a couple books that she found. One is something I have no idea about.
Yes, you do.
I might. No. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do.
Hey. Okay, so I like the City of Bone Shadowhunters books.
Mortal Instruments. Books.
Yeah, Mortal Instruments. So you have City of Bones, City of Ash, City of Glass, Fallen Angels, Lost Souls, Heavenly Fire, and then I think there's like one more. I'm not 100% sure, like from the Academy part of it. I know these are youth books, but whatever. I still sometimes read Twilight.
I can't say anything because we collect toys.
So anyway, so this is the Dark Artifacts, which is if you've read all those Mortal Instruments ones.
Can you see my face now?
Whatever. If you've read all the Mortal Instruments books, then you know what the Dark Artifacts are. And so they had this book for $3.99 at Target, and I was like, well, might as well. It's book one. And they only have 3 in this series. So
that,
I think. Yeah, I think.
He said
Well,
peekaboo.
two in this series. Anyways, so I wanted this. It was only $3.99 at Target.
But the book that this book
Some of you might understand this book. Some of you might not. If you're younger than,
God, at this age,
if you're in your 20s,
well, no, they still might understand it.
if you're in your early 20s,
Yeah.
I should say. If you're 25 or younger, you're not going to understand this book. In elementary school, we had computer labs. Yes, I have.
Yes.
And I can tell you, I got so irritated because it was just a repeat. It was the same thing over and over again. And I was like, ugh. But I read all three. No, I'm not going to go watch the movies. I don't care. I did get addicted to those True Blood books, and I think I got up to like number 11 in that series, and was like, no, I need to stop buying these things.
Hey, Ray Pops, how you doing?
So,
all right,
show me the
okay.
book. So the book I'm talking about is, the thing I'm talking about is in elementary school we had computer labs.
I'm sorry, homespun geek.
What happened?
Well, Carolyn doesn't know what the title of this live stream is, and it's Robert and Carolyn Break Saturday.
Oh, okay. I just found out. Anyway, so in elementary school we used to do computer lab because
Oh God,
computers weren't like a big thing in the 90s, in the 80s, and the 90s. Okay, they were for the really rich people. They had them. Well, they had computer labs. Really rich people had computers.
I had 2 computers when I was younger. So.
Okay, well,
apparently I was really rich when I was younger.
I didn't. We didn't get our first computer till I was. Yes, you got it right.
Show the book.
That's the book.
She was reading it.
I was reading it while we were in Dre's live feed last night. And I kept sending little bits from it, and Dre would read them, and he's like, good to know. But he couldn't get the rest of the thing.
Yeah.
But it's lessons in adulting from the Oregon Trail, and then you die of dysentery. Because everybody dies of dysentery in this. I don't know. Yes. And I started reading the book, and I was like, this is one great coffee table book to have. It is.
No, I mean, honestly, me growing up, Carolyn and I are about the same age.
I'm only 2 years younger than her.
Yes, I'm 2 years older than her. But I mean, honestly, like as a kid, I played Oregon Trail and Oregon Trail 2.
And everybody dies from dysentery.
No matter what you do, how many times you barter and hunt,
you're still gonna die.
You're dying of dysentery.
Exactly. That's the joke.
If anything is rigged in the world, it was that game to die of dysentery.
It was. They have a card game or something. We found a card game, so we got to get our hands on that. I don't remember where we found it, but they have an actual board game. I want
to say it's Walmart or Target. Yeah, I'm thinking one of those two.
Anyway, so one of the things is dying from a broken arm is possible. And that's why you should check WebMD obsessively at the first sign of sorta. Because that's what we do. We WebMD everything. We're going to die.
I don't, because no matter what I've WebMD'd, it's always been I've either had herpes, gonorrhea, or cancer. So, no. Oh my God. What is up, Jason?
Oh, Jason. I know you.
Yes. All right, Jason is actually a friend of mine. I've known him now for probably about 6 years. We used to work together up until last week.
Yep.
Obviously I'm off because I'm off on the weekends now, and
so he's got to put up with his wife.
Yes, I do, unfortunately. But all right. So while we were at Target.
Oh yeah, while we were at Target,
I picked up this.
The Al
Bundy Target exclusive.
So WebMD is the new organization.
Pretty much.
Yes, Smitty.
Pretty much, Smitty.
When Tell me when I need to PM you our address so you can send us that orange bird.
Yes. I mean, obviously, if you couldn't tell, I think I'm a pretty big fan of Orange Bird. I've got the Orange Bird Custom Georgia.
Hold on.
Carolyn's reaching for. We've got the Orange Bird Custom Christmas ornament that was made. And I've got this Orange Bird Custom as well.
And we've got an Orange Bird plush, but it's way across the room.
And my question to you is, does Liz have an Orange Bird flying a TIE fighter? No?
We do.
We do.
We'll take a picture. No, I'm just kidding.
I will take a picture of it as soon as we're done. And
we'll put it on Instagram.
Definitely. Yes, my wife is actually pretty cool. Might need to pan the camera down a smidge. All right, I will move this down a little bit. Because I got yelled at last time.
You see us now better? Better?
No, Smitty, we definitely need the diamond one.
All the diamond ones are in my office.
Yeah, she's got probably 6 or 7 of my diamond ones in her office.
If anybody can snag me a Maleficent diamond that's about to come out.
No, we have them. We have Maleficent.
No, the Evil Queen.
Evil Queen,
because it goes with my Snow White that I have. I've got the Diamond Snow White, plus I've got the Poison Apple Stein, plus I've got the Cauldron popcorn bucket from Disney World, plus I used the box that they released in October.
Yeah, the Villains box.
The Villains box, because it's the box from Snow White that they put her heart in. Yes, the Evil Queen. If somebody can snag me the Diamond Edition Evil Queen, we got your back if y'all need something.
All right. So like I said,
within reason, guys. Within reason.
Yes, I am using my phone because
we don't have a laptop yet.
We are working on a laptop once we move.
Yeah. Okay. So we showed you this.
So we got Al Bundy. So Carolyn went shopping for Emma the Narwhal earlier this week, and she came home with 2 things for me.
No, I went shopping for not just her.
Well, you went shopping regardless.
Yeah, I went shopping.
Yes, I am an evil queen, Jason. Don't tell my secrets. All right, so as you know, part of my giveaway was a certain pop that I picked out and had a janky box. So Carolyn went.
Hey, homespun.
And she bought a couple of these.
You see it?
What? So I now own a PX exclusive Comic Fest Star-Lord.
Yes, because he was sitting there whining about it.
I wasn't whining. I really wanted
sick of him
one.
Whining about it, so I was like, I'll go in the rainstorm and get the thing. And of course, the guy knows me. The one that's always running the shop. Knows me, and he knows I'm the wife with the short fuse.
Yes.
Because I'm like, okay, you've already walked around the store like 3 times. Let's go. Nothing's changed. So,
I tried that. I wasn't sure if it would work or not. So we'll definitely try that again.
It kept saying to rotate the camera again.
I may not have rotated it the right way. But next stream we'll try it. I'm pretty certain the first stream we did, I did it landscapes. I don't know why my phone's being retarded. But
we did because we had to. I don't know. Anyways, so the guy knows me, so I walked in there, and I'm like, hey. I walk over to where they were, and there were none. And I'm like, oh no. Uh-oh. And so I start searching, and he goes, what are you looking for? And I'm like, it's Star-Lord. And he's like, oh, the regular one? And I was like, no, the one that's an exclusive or something.
Okay.
And so we'll do that for sure. And he goes, oh, yeah, I've got a couple in the back. And I'm like, oh, okay, I just need them. I just need 2 or something like that.
2 or 3 or 4 or 5,
Yeah. Another thing is I felt bad that we got the janky box for the giveaway. Got the janky box for the giveaway.
Yes.
So I was like, ooh, maybe I can find a better box. So that's the other thing. I got some with a better box. He walks out with like 8 of them in his hand, and I was like, no. I only need 2. Not 8. He goes,
Yes.
"Oh no, I'm putting these on." I was like, "I'm just kidding. I know you are."
All right. So,
He's actually going to be at the toy thing.
it is free advertising. I wish Tote would sponsor me. I also wish that actually, hang on. There you go. Where did I put them?
Who?
My other product placement. I also wish that
Oh, shut up.
Starburst
No.
would these are awesome. We went and bought candy
Hey,
today.
Kitty, if you ever come to Georgia, it's the home of Coke.
Yes, World of Coke.
We'll be your tour guides. We go to the World of Coke. We actually used to have memberships, but
We're gonna get them back.
we didn't.
Hopefully next year we'll get them back.
Yeah, I like our membership for the aquarium a lot more than the World of Coke.
Aquarium is definitely a place we need to go back to and do
definitely.
more stuff at.
Okay, next thing I went to box lunch, and as I was walking out of this dang store, you got those kiosk people at the mall who harass you, and I got harassed. But I got this for him too.
We got this. This is gonna go nicely with our Beetlejuice that we opened in one of our previous videos.
Yeah.
So that's an awesome addition to the collection. Carolyn knew I wanted it, and she surprised me with it. So once again, my wife is awesome, and I'm pretty certain everyone else's wife is awesome too. But mine is just more awesomer. And yes, that's a word I just created. # more awesomer.
Did you know that Funko has? I don't know. The chat went away right in the middle of that.
If I had to guess, I think they were saying that Funko's coming out with a Coca-Cola bear ad icon.
They are?
Yes.
Oh, they are.
Yes, Kitty Sands, I know that. I want that. I need that. I will go short of killing for it. No, it's rumored for Target. I hope it's not.
Yeah, because that would stink. Like, we could just go down to the World of Coke and get it.
This is one ad icon I hope Target doesn't get, because while we've had some success with Target, there's a couple of things that I haven't received from Target, so I'd rather just go. I mean, honestly, if Funko and Coke were smart, they would just put it at the World of Coke and drive people to go there.
Exactly.
Because part of the layout of their
you have to tour the whole venue
exactly
before you get to the gift shop.
Exactly, you go through everything first, and then you go buy stuff. So drive people in. I mean, Target's fine. I mean, again, we got lucky with
Target is that black hole. Does your wife not get sucked into that black hole?
Yes, mine does. I know she does. But I mean, honestly, with Target, we got lucky with the 10-inch Hulk, which is behind my big head over here. I'll move. It's right over here. The 10-inch Mickey, and then a couple of Twinkies, but that's about it, really. It's supposed to be there Friday exclusive between the 16th and Christmas. God, I hope not, Smitty, because A, I hate shopping online. B, it's Target. They're going to ship it, and it's going to be crap. But, honestly, I want it, so if anyone gets 2 of them...
Oh, he can't stand shopping either.
Unless
it's for him.
No, there are certain stores I don't mind walking around in, but when it's like, Belts or Ross or sometimes Dollar Tree, stuff like that, I'm not really into it. But when it's at Walmart and Target, I'm okay.
I don't like Walmart.
Walmart's fine in short doses. I mean, Walmart to me is kind of like Disney World without all the rides, but you can people watch. People watching is great at Walmart. No. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that Walmart and the mall. The mall, we were there today.
Oh my gosh, we were at the mall today, and that was ridiculous. You would have thought Christmas season shopping. Sorry, I have the hiccups now. Christmas season shopping had started. Holy crap. I told Robert, I was like, this is the last time I'm coming here until after Christmas.
All right, so we have 11 people in here and 5 likes. Let's drop a like for Lydia. Drop a like for Lydia.
In her black outfit. With her deceased people book.
Well, Jason probably knows the mall we're talking about because Jason is local. It's a little mall in Kennesaw. It runs with Frown Bender or whatever. It's Town Center Mall, Kennesaw, Georgia. I love it and I hate it. Love it because they have Hot Topic, Bots Lunch, Think Geek. But I hate it because they have all the pushy, um, kiosk people like Carolyn is going to tell you the story because they had Santa show up at Deptford Mall.
Oh yeah, they did Santa showing up on Thursday.
Yeah. And Santa was there this weekend. Apparently there's a kid crying. I heard a squeaky toy. I thought that PetSmart was in the area doing like the free demonstration.
Gosh. Anyways.
All right. So anyway, today we went to town center, hoping to find some pops. I found a couple pops, but I got the death glare. Well, actually, I didn't get death glare. I have to go to training on Tuesday in Greensboro, so I have to put my money towards that and not pops. I get pictures next weekend. You know who is getting pictures.
Oh yeah, you have fun with that because it was madhouse today.
Hopefully he doesn't cry and get the squeaky toy treatment because apparently squeaky toys make kids not cry anymore. But anyway, we went to one of our favorite stores, Disney store, because again we're Disney fans and
of course.
Of course, we just stepped into the black hole, which is a Disney store, and we always have to buy something. Unfortunately, we didn't buy anything I posted on Instagram, but hopefully one day I'll get the Millennium Falcon. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I guess he did post one.
I did. Hey, Liddy Days, how you doing? Just hanging out here. No real structure to this. We're just showing.
Yeah, we were actually.
Squeaky toy stopped me when I'm crying. See what works for me and get me to stop crying is my wife just smacked me inside the head, or the death glare which I'm getting right now.
I'm off camera. Y'all can't see.
Yeah. Jello shots, yes, please. I mean, it's
my first time having Jello shots was at a Cinco de Mayo celebration, and I don't remember much of that night.
I can only imagine.
Of course, that
works for any married people.
Pre Robert,
Hey, Tyrone.
Hey.
All right. Here's your
poster.
Yes, Tyrone. That somewhere in there is your poster.
By the way, your poster is literally only this big.
Why is your cam so high, Robert? I think we'll like to see you both.
Can you see me?
Well, Chabby, right now we're sitting on the floor because unfortunately that's the only area that we have to really film at.
Yeah, because we're
getting ready to move. We're
slowly backing stuff up.
So pretty much right around in this area that's beyond camera, you see a whole bunch of stuff piled up in boxes because we're getting ready to move. So, but I promise you, once we move and once we're settled into where we're going, hopefully by then we will have a place to really sit and film properly. A table and chairs. Maybe some rolling chairs and a nice tablecloth and $20,000 worth of pops, which I would love to do that, but unfortunately
you are on something.
I am on something, but
lights. You need lights. Yes, thanks. We need lights.
Yes, we do need lights because these lights are. I mean, honestly, the lighting in the apartment as a whole is horrible.
You don't have lights. You don't have hanging lights in apartments.
No, I mean,
you have to depend on lamps.
So we have floor lamps.
Yeah, we have
over here. That one behind us. It's crazy.
Our crappy light.
Oh God,
which you can't see over here, which is our dining room.
But anyway,
so ready to move out of this place. So ready to move out.
Camera 8 feet away. Probably 16 feet. I don't know.
Oh no.
And we're
back. Okay. And we have a camera.
We are slowly acquiring the things that
we just gotta look into a laptop.
Laptop hopefully will come.
Because all I have is this little dinky netbook.
No. I mean, honestly,
it's perfect for me and my teeny little fingers.
But for what we're doing, we definitely need something a little bit more high power, a little bit better. hopefully. I mean,
Chromebook.
honestly, I'm thinking of maybe a Surface Pro or something like that, or just biting the bullet and just sell some pops and go buy an Apple. She's looking at me again like, no, we don't want an Apple.
I
But
mean,
all right, so
I can barely handle my iPhone.
so so
Oh, okay, so back to what I was
getting
saying.
back on track.
We went to our favorite store,
Disney store,
the Disney store,
and we bought a couple things
and we did. We bought one. This is their promotional thing right now. If you make any purchase, you get this.
for $12.
You get this ornament of the year for $12, and I think we have like 3 or 4.
Honestly, I
We
mean,
get one every year.
I mean, honestly, I feel bad. I mean, working in retail for as long as I did, and you asked for an add-on sale. I should know better. I really
I
should.
know it totally is.
I
We
should
get
know
one every
better,
year.
but again, I'm a sucker. I went one time recently, and I walked out of there with a.
He got an add-on trick-or-treat bucket.
I got not only a trick or treat bucket, but if you know that they don't give you plastic bags anymore.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I just suckered into buying a Thanos, a nice reusable bag. It was like $5, but I got totally bamboozled. I got bamboozled by the salesperson. I definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, today, if you saw in our video, one of our first videos,
your first video,
my first video, our friend Bridget sent us
we bought this one at the Disney store.
All right,
first.
So we bought this one at the Disney store, which is our Kermit.
Yeah.
And then our friend Bridget.
Unboxing video from Disney that has me in it. I think that's my first video.
That was your first video.
That was my first video.
Bridget
got us
Animal. So today I'm walking around and I'm looking at stuff, and all of a sudden she walks back up with my favorite character. It is Fozzie. The story with Fozzie is this. When Carolyn and I first started dating, actually the first day we met.
Yes, the first day we met.
She saw I used to have, I say used to because she stole it from me. Well, I gave it to her.
Still have
whatever.
it.
We still have it, but
it's
boxed away. But the first day we met, she basically watching Muppet Treasures Island. Jason, that is an awesome movie.
You need to change it. You need to change it to Muppet's Christmas Carol.
No, Tim Curry's in Treasure Island. It's fine.
Yeah, that too.
But
then go to Muppet's Christmas
Carol. All right, so anyway, Carolyn took my Fozzie.
Yeah, which I named my bear.
Which was my bear.
Yes.
So I guess I'm playing the long game here and trying to get it back. So I just decided to marry her, and I can't watch it without crying.
A Muppet's Christmas Carol?
Hey there, Acceptable Channel. How you doing? Anyone know who voiced Fozzie originally? No. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, we should. Ooh, I've got an idea.
Oh god.
I'm not going to list it on here though.
What?
I'm not going to list it on here.
Okay.
We'll surprise them.
All right.
That is correct. I love watching that movie. Light the lamp, not the rat. The lamp, not the rat.
That's yeah. Wouldn't be, Frank Oz. That man's voiced pretty much. If Jim Cummings didn't voice most of my favorite characters, then Frank Oz probably did. So between those two men, they've voiced my childhood.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
Never said it was bad. I cry every time. So I mean, honestly, hopefully one day I can meet Frank Oz. I mean, again, that would be the other half of my childhood, aside from Jim Cummings. Anyway, Carolyn picked up something too.
Exactly, the original ones. But I haven't seen the new stuff. I just know that a lot of people don't like it.
I just know the animation is junk on it. That's all I know.
Like the animation for the new Mickey Mouse.
No. See, Ray, the Muppets are the bomb.
Yeah.
They still are. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, with the new movies that came out, I love those movies.
They're really good.
I said it previously. Walter is probably one of my favorite Muppets, even though he's new, and
we have a Walter.
We have a bunch of Walters.
Yeah, they're all over here. We'll have to go. That's a whole separate video.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the Muppet Babies.
So we were waiting in line. Before we checked out, a lady asked Carolyn where she found Fozzie. So she's walking around.
I was like, she grabs her one. I think that was the only. She said, "Is that the last one?" I was like, that's the only one I see." And then I happened to look up in those little spinny things that hold the stuff, the smaller stuffed animals. I happened to look up and there was one shoved in the back because I found ours just laying in it. And then somebody was like, "Oh, what about this next character, Miss Piggy?" Yes. If you guys don't know, Miss Piggy was voiced by a man.
Yes.
Anyways, so we were like, well, we might as well get Miss Piggy anyways because she completes
the set.
Yeah, because right now they're doing plush, buy one, get one for $3.
Yeah, so
you buy one at regular price and then you get the other one for $3. So we got Miss Piggy, and then she said, "Oh yeah, we got to get Miss Piggy because she saw ours too." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's the last one of that one too."
I'm sorry, lady, you're not getting
the last one too. And I was like, "I think so." And then I happened to look up in a separate area of that thing, and that little holder thingy, and I found her a Miss Piggy. I was like, "Here, I found you one." So
yeah. I'm sorry. Nobody gets between a man and his Muppet. That should be a T-shirt. That should be a hashtag. It should be something.
But these things really do look like
they do
the old school Muppet Babies because I still have. When McDonald's used to give away like really good toys back in the 80s and 90s?
Yes.
Like the really good McDonald's toys. Days. Okay, so one time they did, and it was during Christmas because they were all dressed up in their little Christmas things. I still have a Fozzie, a Kermit, and a Miss Piggy stuffed animal from McDonald's. And they're probably about as big as
the head.
That's how big they are. But that's what they used to give if anybody's younger than 25 again.
But, what was I going to say? Do you have anything you want to add? But I mean, honestly, Muppet Babies wise, yes, I do miss Scooter and Skeeter.
Because you don't hear anything about them.
I mean, as far as trying to spin this into Funko needs to make either a 6-inch. If they didn't make George Glass, they need to make Nanny. Just legs.
But I was about to say, Nanny didn't have a face, and now Nanny has a face on the new one.
Nanny didn't need a face, and I'm kind of glad she didn't have one.
She was like Charlie Brown and Snoopy, the Peanut characters. Yeah. The adults, they were just wah, 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 wah. That was the voice. Okay, maybe better than that, but that was the voice. Kermit,
it smelled like bacon. Kermit replies, "You tried waking up next to Miss Piggy." Oh my God! Yes, no, that was perfect. Acceptable channel. You're fine. But yeah, I mean, all right. So going forward, I want to try to do maybe 1 or 2 set lives a week. Nothing. I mean, I'm kind of thinking about just turning my top 5 series into just live streams. We can talk about different things. Whether it be like with Christmas coming up, we can talk about our favorite Christmas movies or Christmas songs or something like that.
No,
Christmas songs are way too many. Christmas songs are fun though. I'm sorry. We were walking in Belts today, and I'm like,
they're not playing any Christmas music, but they have the Christmas decorations up and everything.
No, we saw Christmas decorations and stuff like that. I'm like, am I starting to feel like Christmas? And then it didn't feel right. And then as I finished my sentence, Christmas music kicked in. Yes. Oh, Chabby, I celebrate Thanksgiving. Turkey,
Oh yeah,
mac and
that's.
cheese, green beans.
Have
Yes.
y'all heard the news about the turkey, the one death and about 100 and something illnesses due to salmonella linked to turkeys?
It sounded a bad South Park episode.
I'm like, Mom, can we just have like hamburgers and hot dogs?
Chicken.
Yeah, something else.
Lasagna would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Ty, yeah, homespun geek, definitely.
Mine does not.
I've been listening to Tristan's music since the first. Yes, Jason, and who started you on that?
That's exactly right.
Who
Smitty.
started you on Tristan's music first? Yes, that was me. That was me. I was listening to Tristan's music.
Ooh, I want to go to. Wait, you're going to Columbia, Georgia? Or no, wait.
South Carolina.
Columbus, Georgia.
No, I think his family.
I know where he's going.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is Columbus, Georgia is what I meant to say. Not there. We're going to South Carolina next weekend.
Yes, we're going to Greenville. To Greenville, South Carolina.
Greensville. That's how you
know. So basically,
that's how you know north and south here.
So
Greenville is me.
So apparently next
Greensville
week. So apparently for me next week it's going to be a world tour. Because again I'll be in North Carolina.
We want to go to Tokyo.
Yes.
I want to go to Disneyland Tokyo and Tokyo Sea.
I just want to eat copious amounts of ramen and dumplings. I mean, honestly, Disney would be fun to do in Tokyo, but I just want to eat ramen.
I hear the best time to go is May, early May.
Yes, dumplings. I get that Lady Days. I stay from the kitchen on that day. Oh, definitely no.
My mom asked me today if I wanted to help cook. Okay, guys, little back history here. Yes, I was a culinary arts major. I went into culinary arts just to do baking because baking is an exact science. Everything has to be done by the book. You can't spruce things up with baking. Like you can with cooking a hot meal. You can do a lot more cooking to taste with a hot meal than you can with baking. So I wanted to be a pastry chef. That's what I wanted to do. And they make you learn everything.
Well, that's no fun.
And I think I got into like a year of it and I hated every minute. See, people who can cook regular food are great and hate baking. And people who can bake hate cooking actual food. And that's me. I love baking. I hate cooking regular food. I need direction. I need a set thing. I need structure. And baking is that. Cooking is not that. I don't like to be set on my own. That makes me uneasy. So my mom asked me if I wanted to help cook. I don't want to kill anybody.
Yeah, no.
That's my response.
Unless it's Betty Crocker bots mix. Yes. Betty Crocker can definitely whip up some good stuff easily.
Yes. Well, good for her for getting into it because it is definitely a male-dominated occupation. And, I loved when we got to do ice sculpture. I got to do an ice sculpture in Centennial Olympic Park, which is in Atlanta. And we made a giant castle that you could walk into.
Oh, man.
It was really cool. I was so glad I got to do that we had to do these student service projects and stuff like that. But it's no, there's nothing wrong with Betty Crocker.
There's nothing wrong with Betty Crocker, Betty Crocker, Little Debbie, Hostess.
Yeah.
Drake is a great baker.
What else was I gonna say? Yeah, and another thing is you have to like work your way up and earn these like service points things. So it wasn't like cut and dry. Like, you could totally get your associate's degree in culinary arts, but if you wanted to move up any further, you had to go to these, like, certified things. I don't know how to explain them, but you also had to have, like, service points and all of this stuff and community service points. And
This is way too
it was
difficult
like
for me.
being... It was like if I wanted to be a teacher and I want to continue my education, it was just you were continuing your education just to go up and be a line cook.
Yep.
Like, that's ridiculous. Sorry.
School sucks. I'm just kidding.
What?
If you want to
I
do
was like, who
anything in
heard
cooking,
that? Nobody.
see that's the problem with a lot of jobs is jobs want you to have experience, but yet they won't hire you to get the experience. So, how does one get?
Yeah,
experience?
that was the other thing. Is I was when I was in culinary school, the chefs kept telling me, y'all need to get out in the field. You need to get experience. Okay. So I went to several restaurants that I knew weren't chain restaurants, like, you know, Chili's or
Taco Bell. I'm the head chef at Taco Bell.
I'm not talking about fast food restaurants. I'm talking about, like, chain restaurants like Chili's and Applebee's and TGI Fridays, places like that. I went to these, like, they're kind of far and few between in the state of Georgia because we don't have a lot of
Jason worked at Waffle House. What?
Nothing. That's good. So you can make a mean omelet.
Yeah, but waffles are important, though. I mean, if you'd make a waffle, then you can definitely make people happy.
Yeah, but they use they used the almost like a hand mixer for milkshakes to do that.
That's fun.
To do their eggs. That's why their omelets are amazing.
Yes.
Anyways,
Waffle House is my jam, though.
So I went into these restaurants. You know, I was in college. I was telling them, you know, I'm in culinary ed school. My professors or my chef instructors are this person, this person. Oh, yeah, I know who they are. Yeah, I'm sorry. We can't hire you. You have no experience. I'm like, I will start out as a dishwasher. I know I've got to work my way up, but I've got to get in the field. Well, that part was proving to be extremely challenging. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put school on hold and go get a job. And that's what I did.
Yep.
So I stopped going to school. And I kind of kicked myself a lot about that decision. Because it is definitely harder.
Sorry.
Sorry. It is definitely
It's making me
harder.
hungry too, Lady Days. That's probably why I'm talking about food, is because I'm hungry.
Anyways, it's definitely harder to get back into school. And we don't have children yet. So I do have a lot more free time. But I work ridiculously long hours as well. And I don't have time to sit in a classroom. And how they freaking run college now is ridiculous to me.
Yes, it is.
Everything's done online. Why are we going into the actual building?
I'm paying $40,000 a year to be told to go online at home
and do my math work that way, and then submit it.
Yes.
And then what are we doing in the?
I want cake now. No. Then you homespun eat. I want cake now.
I actually, when I did go back to school, because I started going back to college again, I was going to school to be an RN. Well, they kept changing my prerequisites to get into the RN program, and I was like, forget this. Then I actually sat there and thought, do I really want to do this for a living? Because I don't know if me as a person could handle it. I give mad props to doctors and nurses. Mad props. But me personally, I don't think I could do it. I told them I probably wouldn't even make it through my first rotation in the ER as a nurse. No. I would quit like an hour into it because I would be the one on the floor crying, but wouldn't be able to handle it. So mad props to that.
Oh, I mean, honestly, anybody in any medical field.
In the medical field, crazy props to them. Also, props to school teachers 2. Holy crap.
Oh, no, well, I mean, honestly, the real props to I could be
And anybody in law enforcement.
I could be very biased when I say this because I've worked in this field for most of my life. It's retail. Retail gets the big, stick when it comes to, respect. I mean, you know, again, I've worked in grocery stores, I've worked in liquor stores, I've worked in, you know, auto
Good
parts
job.
stores. I've worked in, a lot of different fields, and the way people treat people in retail, they wonder why.
I think the way you treat
And
people in
said it right.
general.
We get. Oh, that Jason, we do get the shaft, or you do. Thankfully I don't anymore. But I mean, honestly, you go into a store and you treat the person who's helping you like junk. Don't be surprised when you get junk service. It's like, people behind the counter, behind the register, behind the microphone at your whatever, they go through a lot, and for you to dump on them and then leave and then complain that they were rude to you, no.
Well, I think once again I'm going back to we're not gonna have a whose balls are bigger
No, it's
thing
no.
here.
I mean, it's
I'm
not
going
about
to
that.
say how people treat people in general.
Exactly, and that's what it all boils down to is treat people with respect.
Exactly.
Treat people the way treat people the way you want to be treated. Um. Oh, hey Johnson, you snuck in there. I didn't even see you come in. I mean, medical field.
That's our future doctor.
As far as medical field, definitely respect them. My father and my uncle and my father's friends were all cops. So I have a lot of respect for law enforcement.
Yeah, I tried to do medical assistant too. They kept changing the prereqs for that. And I was like, forget this. I don't got time to keep paying for classes that y'all may or may not let me use.
And I don't have time to do your English homework either. Yes, all of it.
Oh yeah, he wrote my English papers.
Yes.
And it was one of those. I did one of those summer semesters. They call them mini semesters. I did one of the summer semesters, and I let him do all my English papers because I don't do that.
Hey Robert, text me later. All right, Jason. I'll text you in a little bit.
He needs some help.
I'm hoping it's Disney help because, well, actually, speaking of Disney, we need to get on the ball with our planning for January.
Oh yeah,
we're going to Disney.
In
if y'all
January,
don't know,
we're going to Disney.
So definitely expect a lot of different blogs and lives and
yes. So I'm going to tell you what happened when we went to Disney last year.
What happened?
So we went to Disney last year, and we got to go to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and that's when we dressed up as Boo and Sully. And
it rained.
And it rained. It did. But the perks is like we were standing in line to get on a ride, and I just asked the person in front of us, "Hey, where did you get that?" The popcorn bucket.
She's asking about pics.
Pics of what?
I can definitely post pictures of Disney on Instagram.
Yeah, y'all can follow us on Disney. Disneygram. Y'all can follow us on Instagram.
Mine is obviously Robert _Breaks _YouTube. Carolyn's is CLC 61314. Follow both of us.
Yes.
We definitely put me more than her.
Yeah, I don't do that much.
Actually, we do have some pictures in our costumes.
I do have pictures because the year before that we went as Vanellope and Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes.
Because I'm here.
Yeah. Actually,
let me see if I can get them to show up clearly across my if I can get them to show up.
If not, if you follow us on Instagram, we'll definitely yes, Ray, I remember.
Right. What?
Ray was the one who hung out with us at the Georgia Aquarium on our live stream.
Oh, I was like, somebody hung out with us. Why didn't I get to meet them?
You,
You were on. You're following on our live stream.
I'm just looking at her pictures. I'm being nosy. Yes, aquariums are awesome. Hopefully, we'll be back there. Not next weekend. Maybe we'll go back the weekend after that. The next weekend, we're going to South Carolina for a. We're going to be at the Retro Toy Con, and then Sunday's my birthday, so we're gonna do something special on my birthday.
Where is the front picture? Oh, there it
may
is.
involve the Disney store.
Here we go.
That is
us standing on the ferry.
Yes.
Going to, this
Magic
was
Kingdom.
3 years ago, going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
No, it's not belated, Ray. It's actually early. My birthday is next Sunday.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you should have some. No, go down.
Oh, I know, but I was trying to see the window pictures.
Well, I would go before the rain. After that.
Well, this is us standing there,
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
I hate this picture.
And then that is Sully and Boo.
And that was before it started downpouring. If you can't see that very well.
There. And then, of course, we get our themed shirts. If y'all want to see that.
I can't even talk right now. I appreciate that, Ray. Thank you.
We look. You can tell in some of those pictures, we're like dog tired. Okay.
Well.
Last year wasn't as bad because we actually flew down instead of driving the 8 hours. I know. Your Homespun. We were watching your Disney Epic box fail, which we didn't actually finish watching. I don't know why. I think we had to cut it off because something happened with her. I don't know. Anyways, I keep telling him we need to watch it. I think I've told him about 4 times we haven't finished watching it.
We will finish it.
I want to see it.
We will finish it, though. I promise.
So, I know you said you're from Texas.
And you drove
and
it
takes you 13 hours. Good gosh. It's hard. It's hard just doing the 8 hours from Georgia. Like, when we go down, we break the trip up. We leave like evening, afternoon, the day before, and then we drive down to where at the halfway point, or more than the halfway point, because I think we stay in like Valdosta, which is only 45 minutes from the state line.
Yeah,
not even.
Something like that.
And so at that point, we only have like 3 hours at that point. So once we cross the state line, we only have like 3 hours till we're in Orlando, and then we'll drive the rest of the way. But on the way back, we do the whole 8 hours.
Yes.
We never break up the trip on the way back, which sucks because there was one time, and I'm the type of person that I'm to be the driver.
Yes.
I'm always the driving one. And one time we made it up to Macon.
Yeah, it's right about Macon.
We made it up to Macon, which is about 2.5 hours from Atlanta, from us, because that's the halfway to our South Georgia family.
Yeah.
So we made it right up to Macon. We pulled off this exit. I was like, "You gotta drive." I physically cannot drive anymore. I cannot keep my eyes open. And I got in the passenger seat and passed out. Next time I woke up, we were pulling through downtown Atlanta.
Well, we had gone in 2013, the year we got engaged, and the trip back, I think I was conscious just enough to eat dinner, because we stopped, I think, right at the Georgia border.
No, we didn't. We were in Lakeland. We stopped in Lakeland.
Whatever. I was awake long enough to eat, then the next thing I know, we were pulling into our driveway, and for me to sleep is one thing. For me to
And
sleep in the back of my truck was another.
I was a horrible car rider in that trip. Like, my mom went with us, so she drove us back, and I was horrible car rider. Like, I think we stopped every other exit because I was like, I just gotta get out. So somebody says they've never been to Disney. You need to go to Disney.
Yes. Well,
we're trying to go to Disneyland soon.
Hopefully, not this coming year.
No, because we're going to Disney
Because we're going to Disney World, but hopefully, maybe the following, maybe 2020.
I'm hoping.
Because me personally, I don't want to go back to Disney World until the 50th. I want to be there for the 50th. Because by then, everything should be open.
Star Wars land open.
Because going this year, we won't have to worry about Star Wars lands being open, because that won't open for us until I think right around the holidays. They'll probably rush it and get it done by November. That way, it's open and ready to go for Christmas. So we won't worry about that. I'm dying to go see Toy Story Land. I watch a lot of Disney vloggers on YouTube, and these last 2 or 3 days that we've been watching have been torture for me. Because I love going during Christmas. We're hoping to go after the. Yes,
I forgot they were doing that too. Yeah, they're doing that.
Well, Galaxy's Edge is Star Wars Land.
Oh, I was thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Honestly,
I was thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy because they're doing that too. They're building that ride in Epcot, plus the
for me,
Ratatouille ride. They're building that too.
There's so much going on right now at Disney.
There is.
As much as I love going, because our first trip we went was in 2011, and that was right before they were finishing up and getting, they were working on the
Disney Springs.
They were doing Disney Springs, but they were also doing the new Fantasyland. Because when we were there,
they were.
The first time we were there, they didn't have it open.
It just had
it just
had the scrims around it, and the hub did not look like it does.
And the dang beast.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Let me tell you a story. Homespun. Okay, so last year we went, and it was actually the 30th anniversary the 35th anniversary, of Epcot. And we were there the day. We snagged early morning reservations at Garden Grill.
Breakfast, highly recommend it.
Yes. Garden Grill. And he's right
over here next to Captain Crunch and the monster and the Frankenstein that Homespun should recognize.
So anyway, we get in there. There is a mob scene, and they've let all the media people in because they're doing the media tours and everything.
Yes.
And we were like, well, we have reservations, so they couldn't deny us access.
Yeah.
So we went, and we finally found somebody who would let us into the freaking gate because there was a mob.
I was hungry.
And we were running to get to our reservation because the thing is like, if you are like 10 minutes late for your reservation, they cancel it, and then they charge you $10 a person.
Yep.
For that. And I was like, oh no, I'm not paying the extra $20. We're going. So I ran up there, got us in.
I was walking behind.
He was walking behind. He actually ran into one of our friends who's a media rep for a Disney group.
Yeah, Disney Nerds she works for.
Yeah, she works for Disney Nerds.
If you can for me, if you can tell, I have a couple of friends that do different Disney stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And so he ran into her, and then we finally met up, and we went and had breakfast. And then we got on Soarin' because you literally walk out of the restaurant, get on the elevator, go down, and there's Soarin' at the bottom.
Yes.
So we got on Soarin'.
We basically walked on to Soarin'.
Front row, walked on to Soarin'.
Front row center.
Yeah. No, we didn't get center. We got side. We let the little girl.
Well, no.
We let
but
these
the
two...
first, the middle set of.
Oh, okay.
Flyers.
We got the middle set of flyers, but we didn't get center in the seats. We gave those to a family that had small children. I I always do that. Be respectful of people who have children. Let them experience that stuff. I mean, I'm a grown adult. I'm not gonna go, well, that kid cut me off, know. I don't have time for that. Anyways, so we did that, and then after that we got off the ride, went to the land and did that ride, and then we went outside looking for the pop.
Oh God.
And we found where they were selling the pop at, and so he started standing in line, and he stood in line for like an hour. Not even close to the Norman Reedus
I was gonna say what I was gonna say it wasn't Norman Reedus.
It was not close to Norman Reedus level.
But
it could have gotten there.
But I will say that being out in the Florida sun and just in the hot store, that hour and a half was the longest hour and a half of my life.
Yeah, I had to step out of line. I was getting faint.
I mean, obviously we're all Funko fans, so
yeah.
you follow the Disney parks release dates, the release lines. It's cool when you see stories about it and you're at home and you're air conditioned and stuff like that. But when you're actually in the line,
holy!
And I mean, literally, I felt bad for her because she's like, "I'm going." I'm like, "I'm already in line. I'm staying. I'm gonna get my because all I wanted to do is buy 4 of them, 4 pops, 1 for me, 1 to trade, and my friend Jarrett has 2 daughters. I want to buy 2 for them. So all throughout the line, I see people coming out with double fisting bags full of 10 and boxes and stuff like that. I get to the front and I'm like, I want 4. Like, well, you can only buy 2. I'm like, why?
Mind you, they were selling them by the boxes. We put a cap on it.
So
we limited.
Yeah. So basically they cap it at that point. Then this is our leaving day. So we go there, we did our stuff. At that point, I'm tired, so we walk back towards the front, and I'm sitting at the fountain over there by Spaceship Earth. Carolyn wanted to go back and pick up something. I'm like, you go. I'm gonna wait right here.
I wanted to go get a ton of Doug stuffed Doug from Up. I wanted to get a Doug stuffed animal, because I just love Up, and our wedding was Up and Mickey Mouse themed. Yeah, if y'all want to see this is a 9-inch Vinylmation. They're not a big thing anymore.
So the front is Mickey with the day we met, the day we got engaged, and one of the days we got married.
Yeah, one of the years we got married. Not the days we got married. The year. And then on the back, they drew the Up scene.
Well, it's not really a scene.
They drew stuff from Up.
Yeah.
And then they put our names on the
mailbox.
The mailbox.
Which we actually have a mailbox.
We have a mailbox that's way over here.
I would dig to that right now, but I don't really
I did it, and it's got our handprints on it.
Yes. Yes, it actually was a Disney themed wedding.
Yes.
We looked into a actual Disney wedding, but
oh my gosh!
I mean, honestly,
the cheapest ceremony was for 18 people, and it started at $12,000.
I mean, honestly, we could have afforded that, but it would have been like Carolyn and I, my parents, her parents, and that's about it.
I can't get it to stand up.
Every time she drops it.
Yeah. Now you get... Well, the news now is that you can have your funeral at Disney.
All right. Well, long story short, she goes back to the store.
I walk back to the store, and as I'm coming back to meet him, I see Tim Tracker.
And probably Adam the Woo, and probably...
No, it was just him.
Oh, was this
It was just him and his wife.
And she said... She told me, she's like, I saw Tim Tracker. And I'm like, did you say hi? She's like, no.
I walked up. No, I walked and saw him, and he was talking to people. And then,
hey, Darkheart, how you doing?
And then I turned around because I was gonna go back and actually talk to him.
There is no need to apologize, Katie. We're just ranting at this point.
So then I turn around and walk back towards him, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to bother him. So I walk away, and I walk over to Robert, and I'm like, guess who I just saw? You will not believe who I just ran into. And he was like, who? And I said, Tim Tracker. And he's like, did you talk to him? And I'm like, no. I got shy. I didn't want to bug him.
and I probably said something along the lines of you better go back and find him or something like that because
yeah.
And I mean,
actually no, we had to get back to the hotel.
Yes, we did
because we had to take the as people call it when they're leaving the
Tragical
Express back to the airport. Well, because we did not leave our luggage with them. And reason why is because we had a whole bunch of like Oogie Boogie popcorn buckets we had picked up for people.
We had so much stuff
while we were at the Halloween party. Oh, I totally did, but I
would have definitely given him a hug.
I couldn't talk.
I would have hugged him and touched his mustache.
Yeah, that's when he had his lovely stash,
like mustache. Touch.
So anyway, I saw him. I walked past him. I turned around, started heading back towards him, and was like, "Oh no, I can't. I don't know what to say."
Well, I
walked away.
I
probably looked like the most confused person ever. Ever.
And that day that she saw Tim, part of the I was walking up. I saw a group of media go by. And I saw probably one of my favorite Disney bloggers / podcasters is Lou Mangello. I mean, obviously,
I have no idea who that is, but okay.
He runs it's WDW Radio. He does a lot of stuff on Facebook. He has a website. I mean, honestly, a lot of what I learned from Disney, I learned from him. He's a really good broadcaster, so I would definitely highly recommend. Oh, Star Wars stuff.
I know.
Sorry, she's on Facebook while I'm talking, and keep
going.
So I saw Lou, and I was just like, oh my god, that's Lou. So while I give her junk for not saying hi to Tim Tracker, I didn't say hi to Lou. I mean, obviously, if I was in the parks and he was in the park, I would have said something. But he's walking with media. He's being led off somewhere to do something magical and fun. So I didn't want to, I didn't want to get too close and bother him. But yeah, and also at Dragon Con, I actually saw Adam the Woo, and
you did?
I did. He was live streaming, so again, I'm not going to bother him.
Well,
Hey, Funko Pop Lover for life.
Hey, we saw Jetta Patrol and
yes. Oh my god.
Jetta Patrol and
yes,
Kent.
Yes, we saw the 3-pack. They were
no,
on.
We didn't. I didn't.
No,
see...
I saw the 3-pack.
I only
Atlanta
saw Jetta
Comic-Con.
Patrol and Kent, and we were standing in line to get something, and they were we were standing in line to get some food, and they were standing in line to get Subway.
Yeah.
And
I didn't want to.
I was like, oh my gosh, look who it is! Like I remember they're like, hey, we know those people. But we know of those people. We don't know them personally. But anyways, I was like, you should go talk to them. And then I was like, no, never mind. Don't bother them. They're trying to get lunch.
Oh yeah. I didn't want to bother them, but yeah. So that's tales of people we probably should have said hi to, and we didn't.
Yes.
But I mean, honestly, hopefully they come back down to Atlanta.
Sorry, I'm trying to take my riding boots off.
Hopefully they come back down to Atlanta. I would definitely love to hang out with them and hunt with them. But
they actually stopped at one of Robert's other stores that he likes to go to, which is Steel Collectibles.
Yes, I was jealous of that.
I don't personally like going into that store.
I mean, all right.
The only reason why I don't like going into that store is what is wrong with
but before she says she doesn't like going in there, I'm gonna say why she doesn't like it.
I just don't like the parking lot, and I don't like the size of the store.
Well, the store is a decent sized store, but they sell a lot of cool stuff.
They sell a lot of retro games and things like that.
They sell games for pretty much every system. Yeah. They sell a lot of systems, a lot of the old school stuff. I was in there looking around, and they have like the old Super Nintendo, N64, Nintendo, Sega, stuff like that.
My brother has all that.
But they also have a nice cabinet full of grails, which I love going and just looking at because I know I'll never buy one. Because if I did, I'd be divorced in like 2 seconds.
Yes, he would.
But I mean, Steel's a great store. Also, Plastic Empire is a great store too.
I like going into Plastic Empire. It's easier to get in and out of. Yours Perko. For what?
Yeah, for what?
What did I miss? Wasn't what we were talking about, was it?
But go ahead.
Yeah, I like going into Plastic Empire. It's a more open store to me. It is smaller.
I'm
strictly going by easier to get in and out of parking lot wise.
Yeah. She's more practical, but for me, Steel is great. I mean, they're both great in their own ways. Steel offers a lot more in the sense that they have game stuff, they have comic books, they've got.
Oh, I see. That's why.
Honestly, go on their website. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram. They're actually a great store.
Who?
Steel Collectibles.
Oh, okay. I don't have them on Instagram. I bet.
They cater to again the comic book nerd, the gamer nerd, the hot toys nerd, the Funko nerd.
They gear towards a lot of them.
They have a lot of everything, and they do have a lot. And their grill cabinet is, I mean, as far as the places I've been to, which around here hasn't been many, but they definitely have a lot of great grills.
We need to go back to that comic book store.
Yes, we do.
That we went to.
Was it Dr. No? Dr. No is.
I just know it's a comic book store.
Dr. No is a great comic book store in our area as well. We actually went there for Free Comic Book Day.
We did.
And Carolyn actually, me knowing my wife, I was a little surprised that.
Yeah, where's our stuff?
It's right over there. If you want to.
Ooh, I can show you. I can show you what we got.
All right. So. I will tell the story. So Free Comic Book Day, I'm running around.
I'm gonna try to get out of the camera.
And she, and so she's like, what are you doing? I told her what I was doing. She's like, I want to come with you. At that point, I'm like, most husbands know that when their wife wants to come nerd shopping, it's gonna be a drag, and they're gonna just whine.
This old person's trying to get up off the floor. Hold up.
But I was surprised. She actually bought some stuff. Hey, pop couple, what's going on?
It's not.
I promise you, they're there. So we're waiting in line, and
Kitty's already seen these.
I
sent her pictures.
All right. So one of our favorite movies growing up.
I can't grab it. I can't. It'll knock everything down.
All right. I'm trying to. All right. So one of our favorite movies growing up is Labyrinth.
I can point to him.
Yeah, you can point.
Okay. There's Jareth. There's Hoggle.
My favorite character.
There's Sarah and Worm.
All right, Hoggle. If you're on Sashpedia and you own him, he's about $40.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you know what? And I went when we were looking at these because I was like, oh my gosh, they have Labyrinth Pops. That's so cool because I grew up on that movie in the 80s.
So we were at Atlanta Comic-Con and I said buy them. So we bought them.
Where are we at now?
Yes, it was Atlanta Comic-Con.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, so I was looking on Amazon because, I'm an Amazon Prime member. So I was looking on Amazon and I was like, well, I'll just see if I can get these.
Ludo is my favorite too. Homespun Geek. We've seen him a couple times.
We have.
And every time I want to buy him, she's like, no.
Movie ever. No.
You said no a couple times.
Not at the. Okay.
At Plastic Empire.
At Plastic Empire, I'll buy him.
All right.
At the con, heck to the no, I will not buy him from those con people.
It's now on film. Carolyn will buy it from Plastic Empire.
Yeah, we've almost bought him several times. We've picked something else more expensive over him.
What I picked more expensive?
What did we drop $60 on one time? One pop?
What? Which one?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Because it was over him or something else.
All right. Anyway.
Oh! I know what it was. I'm guilty. I don't know where it's at.
It's out of frame. It's up there.
Yeah. It's this really cool
Actually, you know what?
Lilo
No,
dressed up as Stitch. We're just gonna showing you some stuff. We gotta fix this camera setup. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
So, I missed out on Ludo.
Yeah.
Because Carolyn wanted this.
He missed out on Ludo because I wanted this Lilo dressed up as Stitch. And it's one of their glass case figures, so you know it's gonna cost a lot more money.
Well,
yeah, if y'all notice this lovely little spot on my ring fingernail, that's from where I smashed my nail and my desk. But anyways, I know, is that not the cutest thing ever? And then we got a well, you can't see him and he's too far up there. We got a Stitch, the Stitch in the capsule thing ride.
Oh, yeah, we
got a Stitch in his little spaceship thingy too.
It's the Box Lunch exclusive dome Stitch.
We got it from there too. So yeah, we got some Stitch stuff. But anyways, back to what we were saying. So Labyrinth is... That's so cool. Ooh, I want to follow you on Instagram just so I can see that picture. Because I'm sure you got a bunch of cool pictures up there too. Hit me up on Instagram. I want to see those pictures.
CLC61314. Hashtag self-promotion.
Pound sign to our old school people. Anyways, so I know I want to see it so bad. Okay, so anyway, so we were at Free Comic Book Day, and oh yeah, back to the story. So we found Sarah. No, we found Sarah and Jareth at one vendor, and he was selling them 2 for $20. Okay, 2 for $20,
which is not a
$10. That's not a bad deal at all, especially when we couldn't find them. And when I was on Amazon, they were ranging like $30 a piece. So I was like, buy them. Well, we happened to walk over to this other guy's booth because we were going to buy. We bought an Ariel. We bought a. Oh, they're talking games. We bought an Ariel. We bought an
Ariel. We bought. He's in here. Yep.
We bought Ariel. We bought Belle because we were gonna have Paige O'Hara.
And we bought this bad boy.
And we bought Remy, and he was running a deal 3 for 25 or something.
Yeah.
He was doing 3 for 25. So we ended up finding 5 that we liked, and I was like, well, we might as well get another one. And I look over, and I'm like, he's got freaking Hoggle.
Yep.
And he's in the deal.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Because when I went on Amazon to buy Hoggle, he was ranging $45 and up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
I saw the 2.
Yes. That is a Jareth I definitely need. Hopefully we'll get him not, relatively soon, but hopefully we'll get him at some point.
Yeah, how?
eBay.
Oh.
I've had to look on eBay.
Okay. So anyways, we got Hoggle, we got Jareth, and we got Sarah at the same con, and we got the guy's last Sarah.
Yes.
No, we got the guy's last Hoggle.
Oh, of course, he was worth
Hoggle.
Because at that point he was worth like $35.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob, how you doing? I have all the line except the what? Because there's a white outfit, but there's also the Hot Topic exclusive one too. I need too. So there's two. So there's 2 more Jareths we need.
Yeah.
And then also Ludo.
Yeah, and we need Ludo. Anyway, so we went to Free Comic Book Day. That's beside the point. We went to Free Comic Book Day. And as we're standing in this monsters line for these free comic books,
she turns to her right.
I'm just looking around because at this point, some people that had gotten in front of me had really teed me off. And Robert's trying to keep me from blowing up on these 2 people because I was at my wit's end with them. Little line cutters. You don't get ahead cutting in line, by the way. That's just me. You can't see that.
You can't see that. Never mind.
Anyways, so I'm just standing there and I'm just looking at all the.
Hey, John.
Hey.
What? We're just rambling.
Yeah, we are. There's no real.
Oh, 2 things I've learned doing giveaways.
This is for Emma.
Two things I've learned in giveaways is give away things that are very easy to wrap.
Yes.
Because 6-inch pops are not easy to wrap.
There were a couple good comic books. I got the I know y'all don't really care about that, but I got the princess one. And then they did pop Plastic Empire did a comic book day, but we were at Walker Stalker, so we missed that one.
But getting back to Jacob's question, there was a couple.
Yes.
I got. They had
a whole stack.
Spider-Man one was pretty good. They had a couple Star Wars ones were good.
Goal is if you have a significant other or a friend that really doesn't care about comic books, but will join you in this whole thing, what you can do is.
You just have...
You go together, but act like you don't really know each other. And let one person
or
pick out some, and then the other person pick out the exact same ones you want if you want duplicates. Because we were looking for specific... you're welcome. We were looking for specific comic books for people, but some of them we couldn't even... They weren't even released in our area. Anyway, so I was just looking around at the comic books... And I happened to look over and I was like, did I really just see what I thought I saw? And I'm like, do you see this?
I saw it.
So they have the Labyrinth comic books. Okay, there are more. I had to stop myself.
Yes, there are a lot more, which will...
So, these 2... Yes, I haven't closed them up. These 2 are volume 1, or number 1. Right here, but they have 2 different covers. So you have him with the crystal ball. And then you have him with Toby and all the goblins down here.
So the goal is to
get them
framed.
Yes.
So we can hang them when we move.
And this one is number 2. And sorry, there's a bad glare. She's sitting in a gondola. And the guy, I think that's...
Mr. Something Basic. What's up?
I don't know. Who's that?
That's Mr. Something Basic.
They have names. But anyways, hey, Mr. Something Basic. I'm not 100% sure who this character is.
Let me see.
I want to say it's the guy with the dog, but it's not.
It looks like Sir Bedimus.
It does, but he looks more goblin-esque in this.
Jealous. How's the story? I haven't read them only because
we haven't opened them because I put them up.
Yes. Yeah. These.
And then
I kind of want to read them.
3.
I'm only afraid of me personally. I don't mind reading them. I'm just afraid of damaging them. Just.
And this is the scene where he ropes her into that ballroom dance, and then the goblins are looking at them through the crystal ball. So,
those are. Honestly, I saw them and I'm like, just buy them. They're cool covers. If the stories turn out to be good, that's even better. But for me,
we didn't stand there and open them and look at them or anything because I was strictly going by the name and the.
I kind of want to get more. Honestly, you're having an awesome stream. And, all right, John, we will see you guys on the next one.
Yes. Oh yeah. By the way, we are the whole thing was that we're getting these giveaways out. The mail out after next Friday. But we've got everything packed up. He's got to go to training, though. That's why we have to hold off on sending it.
I will
He's going to be in another state.
I'll be in or around the Jedi Patrol country.
Yes.
I'll be up in North Carolina.
Okay, good. Because she'll be excited.
Yes, we got some good stuff for Emma.
Yes.
I'm just trying to think what else we can show these. Oh, actually, we mentioned our Walters earlier.
Oh yeah.
This is
somebody custom
training. Training is for my new job that I started on Monday. So I worked there this week. I'm going up to train for a couple of days and shadow someone that's been doing my job to learn more about my job.
He does stuff for he's a parts.
All right.
Can't think of the official name.
I will explain. All right, my job.
Say service writer, but it's not.
No, my job is that I actually work for a trucking company that
deals with the USPS.
that works with the mail carriers. It's basically called Mail Carriers of America, or it's Mail Contractors of America. What they do is they contract out the tractor trailers that transport the mail, between separate routes. And what I do is we service the trucks and what I'm all right. CLC 6 13 14. All right. Okay. So basically, my job is I am a parts administrator. So I basically order parts for the trucks, and also do inventory and do billing and stuff like that for the shop. So for me, coming from an automotive background, it's a little bit different, but I'm very excited. I love where I'm at. Hours are great. Things like that. He gets
home before I do.
I do. But I'm also at work at 7:00 in the morning. So
when am I at work?
At 7.
Okay.
Whatever. But with traffic in Atlanta, I leave a little bit too early, so I'm waiting around to get to clock in at work. But that's my own personal fault because I hate Atlanta traffic, so I'd rather just get to work and wait.
You never know if we're gonna have escaped cows one day.
Oh, cows, tigers,
giant sinkhole. Somebody might catch our interstate on fire. Foam tomahawks.
Yes,
those have been an issue. Yes. I'm sure Godzilla. I'm sure Godzilla and everything else.
Jiminy Crickets, what is going on?
Hey, Jiminy.
All right, so apparently, God, this is our longest stream. You guys are just amazing. We have 13 people in here. We've been going for an hour and a half, and
it was really just to tell you guys that whoever won our giveaway, it was going to be postponed a week on getting the stuff out.
Thank you, Homespun Geek.
Thanks.
All right, so anyway, this is Walter. This is Walter dressed as Kermit, one of my favorite scenes in the movie. This is actually made by I've had this scene for 4 years now. This was made for me 4 years ago from a friend of mine who's an artist.
Yes.
He does t-shirts now. He does themed Disney t-shirts.
So he doesn't do
I don't think he does the custom arts anymore.
He doesn't do animations.
But I will, and if you follow me on Instagram or later on once I'm done with the stream, I'll go ahead and put his information in the
No, you need to show our really good one.
This thing's getting knocked around. No, it's over here. I don't know which one you're talking about. You done with Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes.
All right.
We have pops falling all of a sudden.
Yes. This is
No. Hand me Vanellope.
That's what I'm grabbing.
Okay.
All right. So
this is a special request, and if you ever watch that show, Skin War, this guy was on that show.
And he actually won an episode.
Yeah, he did. He's amazing.
All right, so Funko has their pop rides.
Yes.
This was made before
Pops.
This is made before Pops. This is made well. So here we go. This is my baby. It's our baby.
This was custom made.
Custom made for Carolyn.
For me.
We've had this now for 3 years.
Yes.
This is custom made. This is not something you can buy in a store.
No. This is all custom made.
It's a little dusty, but again, we've had this thing for 3 years.
It's the paint. It's the paint.
Yeah, it's the paint. But it's Vanellope's candy car.
Yes.
And then what is
Vanellope's candy car?
And then you've got the Vanellope.
My custom made Vanellope vinylmation. That he made and signed.
And to go with that, you've seen it because it's right over here.
Yeah, to go with that, he made this for Robert. To go with.
He made this.
Did he make?
These are made on the Dooney figures.
Yeah.
This is a 4-inch one. This is Wreck-It Ralph. Hair's all sculpted.
I hope y'all didn't hear my shoulder just pop completely.
He airbrushed everything. And then what is Ralph?
We know people who actually went to California to get tattoos made by this artist.
Yes. He is an amazing artist.
He is.
He made Fix It Felix.
So he made us the whole set.
Well,
we asked him to.
I would love...
I want a picture.
We've been kicking around the idea. I've always wanted to get him to do a series of paintings.
Mm-hmm.
After one, I want to do one after our engagement, after one of our engagement pictures, and then one after our wedding picture.
I actually would love to go to Disney and redo our engagement picture.
Yes. Well, maybe we will.
Because I'm about a bazillion pounds lighter.
If you want to pass me that one right there. The jack.
The one I had to fix.
Yes. Then you guys know I'm obsessed with Pirates of the Caribbean. This is no, it does not. Oh. This is the first piece I had him make for me.
This thing is amazing. The detail is amazing.
This is my Jack Sparrow. I have a wild imagination about having him build me a black pearl. But
that can stay in your imagination.
But I'm afraid of how much it's going to cost me.
Yes.
But yes, that was custom made. The hair's all custom done. The hat's custom done.
All this. What is that?
Jacob Luna, don't even get me started on that. That's just part of his thing. Mm. So, yes, so when I say I'm a Disney nut, I'm a Disney nut. But let me get back to my Walters. These are the other two that I have. This one here is Walter dressed as Animal.
Yes.
This was made by another amazing artist. He actually does Funkos as well. If you follow him on Instagram, it's crazy #4 and vinyls. His name is Josh, and he's done a lot of mine. I've actually got probably half my collection is done by him. But this is another one. This is my blue suit Walter.
I'm following you now.
So this is my blue suit Walter.
Oh,
that is awesome. That is too cute.
We're checking out your Instagram.
Nerdy Treasures.
Hey.
What is going on, brother?
We're checking out your Instagram now, Lady Days.
Let's see what had happened, JC, is we went live to just kind of say hey and let people know our giveaways are going to be shipped on Friday, and that was about an hour and a half ago. I still don't know how I still don't know how you all do it. But I definitely want to do something on Mondays. I mentioned earlier in the stream, I don't know if people heard it. Oh no, it does happen. And
what happened?
Going on for a short live, and then 2 hours later you're still going live. But I definitely want to start doing something Mondays. Starting at probably 6:30 my time.
We need to do a collab with you.
Yes, JC.
When I say we, I mean I need to be involved.
We definitely need to get together and do a recasting of a Disney movie, because because that's no, that's just too awesome. But we can definitely pick a movie. Not Pirates of the Caribbean only because I don't want to recast that movie. That Jacob mentioned it that they're talking about redoing it. I can download it. I don't have it, but we can definitely set up a Skype so we can do it. That wouldn't be a problem.
What?
JC's asking if he has Skype.
Oh yeah.
Again, we can definitely set it up and we can get it done. But yeah, my whole thing on Pirates of the Caribbean is this: Disney created a great franchise in Pirates with a great leading character in Jack Sparrow and some great foils for him in Barbossa, Davy Jones. Blackbeard was great. The movie around it was. Yes, you do. I told you, JC. They would be proudly displayed in my collection. The Spider-Man Noir, the Blanca.
I'm like, how the heck can he see those? I can barely see. I can barely see them, and they're sitting above me. Apparently.
Homespun Geek. Your Frankenstein is right there.
Look what else is up there, Homespun Geek. If
yes,
I can
the
get
star.
Right there.
I could have sworn it was the third one from JC.
He's probably sick of me pointing that out.
It's fun. Oh yeah, the Thompson's right there next to Venomized Captain America. Duh. But yeah, getting back to Pirates, you have all those great characters. If they want to reboot it, that's fine, but don't reboot it and recast the same, those great characters. If they want to do different pirates with a different pirate and different, pirate legends, then great, that's fine. But don't try to recast, Jack Sparrow. Definitely don't try to recast Barbossa. Definitely, Davy Jones, my favorite of the Pirates villains. Leave him alone. He was awesome the way he was. But yeah, Pirates as a franchise, some people may say the movies tailed off at the end. I thought they were great. That the Stranger Tides one, yeah, was a little weird. That it for me, if that's the case, then that's fine. If they're gonna revamp it and go in a different direction and leave Jack Sparrow and all those characters out, then yes. I agree. Homespun casting, recasting legendary characters like that. You guys saw it with Solo. They brought in a different Han Solo, and some people accepted it, some people didn't. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I can't say for sure. But those legendary characters you can't just do because people are gonna get mad about that. That's why the new Karate Kid didn't take off, is because you're taking the name, you took different, is a similar story. It just didn't feel right to me. That was just a sham of a movie. We can, all right, you know what? JC, you're right. We can do a cartoon. Why don't we do Wreck-It Ralph?
What are we doing?
We're gonna recast Wreck-It Ralph.
Like while we're talking right now?
No.
Oh, I was like, well, while we're talking right now?
No, not while we're talking right now. But all right, yeah. We can definitely do Wreck-It Ralph if you want. That honestly, that would be a fun movie to recast, because we can look into not only the main characters, but some of just have cameos with some of the other video game characters that are in the movie.
We're talking about the
Carolyn's just say what's going. Yeah, it's the first one. The second one hasn't. All right.
The second one hasn't come out yet.
All right. Who here is excited for the second one?
Almost made live action Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, Homespun, definitely. That one definitely needs to be done. And all right, yeah, definitely hit me up. It may not be this week, only because I'll be up in North Carolina, but we can definitely do it maybe over the weekend.
Oh, Lady Days, what I was going to say is there's that picture of on my Instagram, and it's captioned road tripping to South Georgia with family. My brother was actually watching Labyrinth in that picture and singing the Dance Baby song.
Dance, baby, dance.
Yes. While I was taking that picture, and I could not keep from laughing. And then once he got done watching Labyrinth, he put in Beauty and the Beast and started singing he started singing Be Our Guest. I don't know. It was interesting.
Oh, Fun Bun should definitely be a good character.
I like when Vanellope meets the princesses and she's like, "Should I call the police?" Do I?
Back when we were at the con in Atlanta, we were in a panel with.
I'm gonna follow something basic too.
We were in a panel with Paige O'Hara and with Linda Lorcan. They were talking about Wreck-It Ralph, and they said that they actually.
And I totally, almost. I kept turning to him, going, "What? What are they talking about? What are they talking about?" I didn't know they voiced in that movie too.
They voiced
because it throws me off seeing the characters.
Yeah. All of the princesses that are in the movie Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet.
Oh yes, the live action one's the best.
They all voiced their characters.
They did.
But what they told us is that Disney also went in and they actually expanded the presence of the princesses in the movie
because it was just a short little bit.
It's supposed to be just a 1 or 2 scene thing and be done with it. But they actually expanded the roles of the princesses a little bit. But also, I think they mentioned they were also voicing. Some of them were voicing their characters for Kingdom Hearts 3, which I know Homespun Geek mentioned on his video. It was today about Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out in January. I am chomping at the bit.
We haven't gotten into any of that stuff, any of the Kingdom Hearts stuff.
I mean, as far as the pops, I kind of I don't like
the monsters.
I mean, they're cool looking, but for me, they're cool looking. But
I feel deja vu. Explain.
but yeah, I mean, for me, Kingdom Hearts was one of those games. When I was that's 15 years ago. Back when I was in college, I think that came out. It was about 15 years ago. And I loved those games growing up. I've never seen the movie. Let me watch it.
Oh my gosh, how have you not
JC,
seen?
You better watch that movie. It is
yes.
Honestly, that movie is one of my favorite movies that Disney Pixar has done. And I could do a top 5 of Disney movies, but it would wind up being like 30.
Top yeah.
I mean,
because then you sit there and you're like, well, I really like this, but oh my gosh, I need to break it down into this. So let's do our top 5 Pixars. Then let's do our top 5 live action. Then let's do our top 5 original Disney movies. And when I say original, I mean like the original Mary Poppins, the original Bedknobs and Brooms. Well, they haven't made a remake of that. The original Mary Poppins, the original Sleeping Beauty, stuff like that. You can break it down and some of these Disney people get so upset if you try to clump Pixar with Disney. Anyways.
All right. All right, Homespun, you're on. We can do a top 5. I will do mine right now. I will start off. All right. We are all right. So Ty just challenged me to a top 5 video challenge. I'll do mine right now.
And I just got my next Halloween costume idea from Lady Days.
All right. It's very hard for me to do, but I'm going to do this off the top of my head. Everything's going to be all right, big guy. Oh, I know. Everything's good. All right. Number 5, Disney. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, it's my favorite movie. Yes, I say that a lot, but there are some other movies that are a little bit better.
Let's go.
Number 4, Heavyweights. When I was in high school and in college, I worked for a day camp, and that was honestly one of the best movies that they had in their little video library that they had. Heavyweights is quotable. It is funny. It has. I mean, honestly, it's really just the big kids from Mighty Ducks go away to summer camp. That's all it was. So you had Goldberg, you had Carp, you had Kenan Thompson was in there. So I mean, those three alone made the movie. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Flight of the Navigator. 80s movie. You know, that was just. I mean, you watch a movie, it's 80s. So then number 2 will be Cars. Cars is an amazing movie. Cars 2 and Cars 3 get a bad rap. But Cars is a great movie. And I'll show you how great of a movie it is.
Oh, you're just on 2?
I have a series of these. It's Cars. It's a Cars Star Wars mashup. So I got Darth Vader. I've got Fillmore as Yoda. I've got.
Oh, I did not like Flight of the Navigator.
I've got Sally as
and I still don't like
Leia.
Sorry, guys.
I've got Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen
As a Jedi.
He's not a Patel. Shoot.
What? One broke off?
Yes.
That's fine. We'll fix it.
And we got
Chick Hicks as Darth Maul.
yes.
So yes, Cars is definitely my favorite movie, or one of my favorites. But my all-time favorite movie is Robin Hood. I will challenge anyone to tell me differently, but you can't. Robin Hood is my favorite Disney animated movie ever.
I'm still one of those that doesn't like Flight of the Navigator.
Compliance. Hello.
What?
Never mind. That just proves Carolyn doesn't know Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, other ones I could throw in there would be the original Pete's Dragon. Going all the way back, I love the Great Locomotive Chase. Local.
I had to buy that movie for him.
All right.
Ooh, I liked Fox and the Hound too. I don't like the second one. No, I need you to hold that.
Fox and the Hound is a great movie also. I'm gonna all right. I look forward to that, Ty.
What?
He's gonna do a response video. Yes, it is Lady Days, Rob. I mean, again, me being in the Disney community, I see a lot of people. I mean, honestly, Lion King is awesome.
Do I get to
Aladdin
do
is awesome.
Do I get to do my top 5?
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's a whole host of
movies.
We're
gonna get it from the 9 people in the chat.
I mean, there's a whole host of movies that I could throw in there, but I mean, it's easy to
do it.
As far as Carolyn said, there's so many Disney movies that you can put. I mean, I could do a top 5 just from the last 10 years. I can do top 5 from the 90s, top 5 from the 80s. There's so many movies we can do.
Yeah.
But in
later.
Ooh, getting on the 15%.
Oh, I'll do my top 5 real quick.
All right. Hang on. I'm not gonna lie, this is great.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll do my top 5.
All right, Carolyn's top 5.
And they're not going in any order, by the way. I'm not doing the 5 to 1 thing. Let's see. Saving Mr. Banks.
Great movie.
Shoot. Sleeping Beauty. The original Sleeping Beauty. Maleficent. I love that movie. Up. I love that movie. I know the beginning is sad, but the movie's great. And I have one more.
Can I answer this one, or is this not the one I'm thinking of?
Oh. Yeah, I'll take that one. Right. I would take that. And then A Muppet's Christmas Carol. Yes, Up is so good. That's why we chose to do it for our wedding. Part of our wedding.
Well, wedding and also our engagement pictures were part of it. Were up themed.
Yes.
Again, for me being a huge Disney fan, it's hard for me to do 5. Like I said, I could do 30.
Yeah.
But those, the 5 that I mentioned: Pirates, Cars, Navigator, Heavyweights, and Robin Hood. Those are just 5 that are like literally burned into my head and burned into my brain. But Aladdin's great. Lion King. Another one people sleep on is Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
That is a sleeper only because it's the last hand-drawn movie that Disney ever did.
Yes, DuckTales the movie. I remember that. Yes. That one was really good too.
Jungle Book is great, but for me, that's one that, I mean, it's definitely up there, but it's not.
JC's not in the chat anymore.
Trying to think. The Explorers.
JC's not in the chat anymore, and I know he did a recasting of Pocahontas. That is my least favorite Disney movie. One of my least favorites. I was so excited for that movie to come out. So excited. And I remember we got it on VHS. And we went over to my grandparents' house. And we had dinner. And we were going to watch it. And I think I passed out 5 minutes into the movie. Right. I've never slept.
I mean, honestly,
during a movie except for that one.
I mean, all right. Pocahontas isn't a bad movie. There are two movies that.
So I don't know what the movie's about.
There are 2 movies that.
Yeah, Mulan's not that bad either.
2 movies that people, Disney fans in general trash. I love are John Carter and The Lone Ranger. John Carter was a great movie. I don't care what anyone says. It was poorly publicized. The media hype on it was horrible. No, we're still on for a little bit. And I mean, the Lone Ranger as a movie was great. Did it do justice to the TV show? No, it did not. But I thought me personally, I thought they were both great movies. And people made fun of me for loving. I'm trying to think. Thank you, Homespun Geek. John Carter is a good movie. I was hoping they would do more because, again, there's more to that story that should have been told.
I didn't notice that. Sorry.
So for me, that was a good movie that should have gone a little bit further. I mean, it's not that I felt short. It's just I think when you have a movie that comes out that's based on a series of books, they lay the groundwork to introduce what may happen in the future, but they don't do it. So when it fails,
we're back to Flight of the Navigator.
So we as the public are left to wonder what could have happened. Perfect example. Actually, a lot of them, Mortal Instruments, one of Carolyn's favorite movies. You watched the movie and it left you like, okay, this is
great.
The second movie's gonna be great.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Then they didn't do it.
They didn't do it because nobody liked the first one that much.
The Divergent movies, I personally love the movies. So when they split the third movie into 2, or the third book into 2 movies,
well, they did that so they could play off the Twilight thing.
But they did that so you get 2.5 books in there, and we're left wondering what happened unless you read the book and then you know what happens. I didn't read the book, so I don't know what's going to happen.
One.
Well, they were supposed to do the second half of the final book, and they never did.
I thought that. Oh, we never even read the books. That's why I'm like, I thought there were only 3 books.
No, there were 3 books, but they split the third book into 2 movies. So yeah, so movie companies.
I don't know. Anyways,
Pinocchio. All right.
And I got to meet Kevin Zager. He's in Mortal Instruments, and that's where I know him from.
Pinocchio is a great movie. There's
some of those movies back in early Disney days. Wow,
There's a top
So
five.
creepy.
There is a top five I'm gonna do. Once we get closer to Christmas, it's gonna be my top 5 least favorite Christmas movies. And there is a Pinocchio Rankin Bass movie that was made
It's horrible.
That I just cringed through. We watched it and I was just like, "This is a joke, right?" So that's the movie, you know. But I mean, movies for me, I love movies. I was a theater geek. You guys are rough. Jungle Book. I mean, again, Jungle Book's a great movie, but for me, down off of what I love, it's up there, but it's not my number one. So, you know, but I mean, movie wise, like I said, you know, I was a theater major in college, so I did a lot of theater. I watched a lot of movies, did a lot of reading, a lot of writing. So, you know, I look at movies a little bit differently than some people would.
Oh, well.
You know.
Oh, there we go. Now I can do it.
All right. First of all, Tim Curry is awesome in pretty much anything he's ever done. He is one of my favorite actors.
That movie creeps me out.
What, The Legend?
Yes.
I mean, Tim Curry, you know, from Rocky Horror to Clue.
It's not him per se being the devil that freaks me out. It's that goblin person. Do y'all know who I'm talking about?
Jacob Luna, that would be an amazing pop. I'm not. He said that the devil with the horns from The Legend, Tim Curry's character.
Yeah, that would be
an awesome pop.
That's not the character that creeps me out. It's that goblin guy person.
Did I watch Earth 2? I have not.
What is Earth 2?
But I mean, I'm just trying to think. I mean, as far as, you know, I mean, Disney movies, there's tons of movies that
I fixed it. It did for you.
Yay! All right, there are 10-inch pops. Here's my thing with 10-inch pops. There's 5 10-inch pops that I'm looking for that Disney will probably never make.
Here.
Just leave it there. It's fine.
I got my 10-inch pop made.
What 10-inch pop? Oh, you're Mickey.
Yeah, and that movie came out when I was younger, and so, you know, that's when my mom tried to put parental guidelines on everything. This is going to be a real big controversial movie, and Robert knows how much I hate this movie. I mean, cringe, hate this movie.
Howard the Duck.
I hate that movie. My aunts used to torture me with that movie when I was younger. I can't stand it at all. Ugh.
Me personally, Howard the Duck, I loved the movie.
It's just creepy.
Once again, when we were at
Atlanta
Comic-Con, we were in a panel with Leah Thompson.
Oh, she is a sweetheart.
And somebody asked her about Howard the Duck. Hopefully, there's
licensing issues, so
they're trying to work something out with Marvel. I don't know if it'll ever happen.
The whole movie's creepy, but if that's what you're talking about, lady.
But she's trying. They're trying to get him introduced. There's a licensing
issue.
I would love to get Mary Poppins is a great movie. Again, when you do top 5s, especially with Disney, it's hard. I mean, there's so many movies. Mary Poppins is one of those movies that is well received and well revered.
Go watch Saving Mr. Banks. My favorite part of that movie, and we YouTube it all the time.
Is Let's Go Fly a Kite.
Is Let's Go Fly a Kite when they start singing that song. That is my favorite part of the movie. I mean, tempted to play it at our wedding. Tempted.
We almost did.
We didn't though.
We should have, but we didn't.
Yeah.
But all right. All right. I'll do another top 5 for you since we're so.
Let's do top 5 Tim Curry movies.
Rocky Horror.
No.
Rocky Horror. Clue.
Horror.
Clue is amazing.
I didn't like Clue.
All right.
Rocky Horror, Home Alone 2, Legends,
All right. Well,
Muppets Treasure Island.
yes. And Home Alone 2.
I already got Home Alone 2.
Well,
We need a...
all right.
Yes. I went to a Rocky Horror play that they had in South Carolina with my cousin's wife, and we dressed up because we're like, yes! We might not be right back because his battery's dying. We went to a Rocky Horror play.
All right. I haven't seen it. We haven't seen it in a theater, but we saw we
They did it at Atlanta Comic-Con.
That was amazing.
And they did it at Dragon Con. They were there at Dragon Con too. But no, we went and saw the play. We went and saw it in a play form, and they did it steampunk version. It was so cool. I've never seen Rocky Horror steampunk. But that was the coolest thing.
Unfortunately, I had to cut this short because my batteries. It was amazing too. Again,
I actually have not seen the original.
I haven't seen it in forever though, but
I saw the new one, and that movie creeps me the heck out. And we own it on Vudu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it creeps me the.
All right. Well,
the EBGBs.
We gotta say goodbye for right now.
Yeah, we do.
Because my phone's about to die.
It's literally at like 10% or 5%.
I will throw it on the charger, depending upon what time it fully charges. Hey, Pop-Tart Sag, how you doing? Hopefully we'll be back in a little bit.
We'll try to come back in a little bit.
Or let me charge my phone for a bit.
Let's go. We gotta go walk our little doggies too.
We gotta eat and walk the dogs, and as long as no one else is really doing live, we'll pop back on.
And then we'll chat some more, guys.
I know JC just went live, so go over and support him.
Oh yes.
Go over and support him definitely. Hey, Pop Hunters Houston. We're getting ready to leave right now before my cell phone kicks us off. Go over and show JC some love.
Yeah.
Hashtag Robert.
And Carolyn.
Robert and Carolyn, say hi. Well, we can do that, but still, my phone needs a bit to charge.
What, we can still do what?
We can walk the dogs and eat at the same time. Yes, those fur babies need to be taken care of.
Yes.
They've been in there for a little bit. We went shopping, came home, and jumped on.
Yeah, so we kennel them while we're doing this stuff because
we don't want them running around.
Oh my gosh, we have Jack who needs everybody.
All right,
he loves people.
We will see. Hopefully, we'll see y'all later. If not, go over and show JC some love. Yes. Be on the lookout for our recasting with him in the near future. Yes. I look forward to seeing
Bye, Jiminy.
Homespun Geeks video on his top 5 favorite movies. We'll see y'all later.
All right. Bye.